It's hard staying motivated though when you're on social media all the time and you're seeing these like people just kind of
I'm 16, I just bought a Bugatti.
Yeah.
What the bro, no. That's not
it doesn't,
but that's made to look normal.
That's made to look normal. And also on the flip side of that, not even just seeing these 16-year-olds with Bugattis, I'm talking about seeing these people who are just partying and drinking all the time and just doing nothing. And seeing your friends have a really awesome time and you're grinding at your craft because you're trying to stay motivated and disciplined. That's so hard. Yeah. That's super hard.
Yeah. We talked a little bit more about that in our FOMO episode. If you haven't watched, go check it out. It's a really great episode. Highly recommend. But I totally agree with that. It's really difficult.
Yeah. So it's important to just remember your why and remember that you're not doing that because XYZ.
Yeah. Obviously, with any part of motivation, it's not just going to be a blanket, like, I'm motivated to breathe.
Right.
There's going to be a goal behind it. And a lot of our goals are large. That's not comparative from, like, goal to goal, my goals to your goals. It's large in our eyes, right? For me, a small goal would be make sure I have breakfast every day. But a larger goal is make sure I complete my album, make sure I get all the stuff in line to have a really, really effective release. Those are larger goals. And for me, if I just say complete my album, it's not going to get done.
Right.
So breaking that down into little bits that are bite-sized and actually doable, that's where it gets really, really interesting and fun and rewarding. Because I have these small little tick-off points where I can just go, great, I finished that. I can cross off that I shot X, Y, and Z for promo videos, or I finished writing the next 3 songs on my record.
Right.
Those things are smaller goals that I've broken down that lead to that bigger goal. And those are things that really, really help motivate me.
Writing it down, what you've done, seeing that on a piece of paper or on a note that you've completed, to me, that's like a game changer. That's so motivating because you're like, wow, I've actually done so much stuff. I didn't even realize it. And then you're so used to knocking yourself and, like, at least for me, sometimes like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. But writing it down and seeing what I did, awesome. Yeah. I've recently started actually a mood tracker.
Really?
Every single day. So what I want to do is I rate my mood. 0 will be kind of like a neutral day, -1 is a bad day, -2 is super bad, and then 1 is good, and then 2 is really good.
Okay.
So, and then every day at the end of the day, I rate my mood, what happened that day, and you can really see what drives your mood to change. What is bringing you happiness in life and what is bringing you sadness. And it's like a really good way to sort through that because when you find out what's bringing you happiness and what's bringing you motivation, you can just make every single day like that for the most part.
Yeah. There's always going to be little parts that you can't really avoid.
Right.
But just
of course,
being able
life
to
happens.
Yeah.
But seeing that, okay, I know that my job is a huge contributor to my sadness.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to do a change.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs has this quote. It's like in this video that he did. It's in a speech that he did, I think, for Stanford University or something like that.
Something
something little. And he says every day he looks at himself in the mirror and he asks himself the question, is what I'm doing today making me happy? And if the answer is no for too many days in a row, he knows he needs to change something. And that was so powerful to me because it's you really got to ask yourself, am I happy? Am I excited to do what I'm about to do today? And if the answer is no, you got to change.
Yeah. Most of us have the agency, especially as adults and young adults, we have the agency to change a lot of these things. We have so much freedom over the direction of our lives right now, but something like a 9-to-5 job can really make it feel like we don't have too many choices because we've now become dependent on the money that comes from that. And it's taken so much of our time because we're trading our hours for a check. So it can become a little disheartening. And it's easy to say, well, you don't know my situation. But a lot of the really, really rewarding things are on the other side of that painful jump. So
it's like living for the weekend.
Yeah. Never do that. Like we were talking about this earlier. Like Kevin Hart has that quote where he's like, I don't want to live for a weekend because I'm only looking forward to 2 days out of a 7-day week. So I look forward to every Monday because I love my life. I love what I do. And I've made great strides to be able to get to that point in my life. But that didn't come without a lot of sacrifice.
And that should be the goal. That should be the goal for people our age is taking this time and just trying everything that we want to do.
Totally.
Not sucking all our time in a 9-to-5. It's huge.
Yeah.